SoutherGovernors react after Zamfara State was given executive right to mine gold. I knew this was going to come up. I knew it would get to this. How can a state be granted executive rights to mine gold? This is coming from Buhari, because he was the one that granted Zamfara State the right to mine the gold. Now look at what it has caused and look at how people are reacting ever since then, especially the southern part of the country and the middle belt. How do you want them to take it? Do you want them to take it easy? Do you want them to keep quiet? I knew it would get to this. I knew this will come up one day. But let's get to the details and see what they are saying about the mining, the executive rights to mine gold in Zamfara. This one said that the governor of the southern part of Nigeria have come out to kick against the law governing the issue of gold mining in Zamfara state. Such law has seen the chairman of the SoutherGovernors Forum, Ifeanyi label as discriminatory, stating that Zamfara can't be given access to mine their gold, whereas we South states can't mine their own crude oil. Wow. This has now prompted the governors in the South region to schedule a meeting where they will discuss the issue extensively, as given a feedback to the presidency. Recall that the Buhari-led administration had granted an artisanal small-scale gold mining (ASGM) in Zamfara, such which gives them executive rights to mine gold deposits found in their state. Such contradicts the constitutional provision on ownership of mining rights in Nigeria, as it is on that premise of SoutherGovernors are planning to meeting to come up with a solution for the mining of their own crude oil deposits. The chairman of the forum, Governor Ifeanyi has this to say. The South governor has seen in the forefront for the devolution of power to states and local government, restructuring resources control and security of the country, especially in the Niger Delta, will be a major topic of discussion at the presidential parley coming up in Port Harcourt. There are acts of National Assembly that deal specifically and unequivocally with oil production and solid mineral. We cannot apply law on such a manner that it becomes discriminatory, because you cannot mine solid mineral anywhere in Zamfara and not allow Niger Delta to manage their oil. You can imagine. Now, the chairman of the SoutherGovernors Forum has come up to say that this is discriminatory. How can they allow Zamfara to mine their own crude oil, mineral resources, which is gold, and they will not allow them to manage their own crude oil? This is discriminatory. If you are going to look at it very critical, it is discriminatory. Why is Buhari doing this, and why will he do that to the people that we call ourselves one Nigeria? This is not too good. Look at what it will cost if the governors refuse that they will never take this after their meeting. What will happen? What will happen to Buhari? I smell dangers here, because these people will definitely take laws into their hands. They will, do something. they will want to, take over what has been taken from them. They want to take back their own right as well. They wouldn't want to keep quiet again. They wouldn't want to keep quiet on what Buhari is doing or has been doing to them, except he changes his mind and decide that what he did in this in Zamfara is wrong, and therefore it should be taken away from Zamfara State. People are saying here that the North should wake up to come together for the benefit of their people and forget about political division. For the fact that Zamfara being the PDP state, but still see how PDP states of South come out to condemn the approval given to Zamfara State, despite it is a PDP state and not APC. Well, they are not, to me, they are not after the parties. They are after what rightly belongs to them. They want to take back what belongs to them, and that is why the South are waking up now. They are waking up from their slumber. They are waking up from, their quietness, because they have been quiet. They have taken everything that belongs to them, and that is the reason why they want to, stand up to say, no, enough is enough. This one said, don't they want to hear anything good coming from the North? Their only mention is that whatever good is coming should be coming from the South. Wow. The Northerners are also, attacking here, saying that why is it that the South don't want to know or don't want to hear anything good about the northern part of the country. This one is that saying that you can't say the South have not been fighting or do well in their agitation. They fought and got 13% derivatives. This is a national issue. It is expected for everyone to speak up, especially the Southwest, that has been the major betrayal in the entire southern state. Well, that they have been speaking up, but their voices have not been heard by the president, or what they want has not been given to them. And that is why they have decided to meet and, discuss seriously on the issue, so that Buhari will know and give them what rightly belongs to them. This one is that Nnamdi Kanu's processes seems to be gradually coming to pass. What is good for Adamao is also good for Tumunu. Can the oil be given executive rights to the indigene? Just asking. Well, this one is that I totally disagree with the composition of the 6 South governors who constitute the membership of the Niger Delta State Governors Meeting. Niger Delta region is a region comprises of oil-producing states. Imo State, Abia State governors are not in the list of the governors that attended or ought to be in the meeting. Does it mean that Imo State and Abia State are not producing oil in Nigeria? Well, this one is asking question about who are the oil-producing South states. This one is that I laugh at these Southern governors. Are you saying you did not understand what is happening in Nigeria until now? I think one of you is just staying in join PAPC to V for presidency. He will never smell. Wise up. Well, it's telling you to wise up as the South governors. This one is the Igbo are the problem of Nigeria. Igbos are the problem of this country. Well, problems or no problems, let them be given what they want. South governors are a bunch of cowards and zero personalities who don't have the capacity to be people's representatives. Wow, why did you say they cannot represent their people? These people want their rights, and their rights must be duly given to them. It is Igbo people, Biafra, that is doing all this in the South states. Well, Biafrans are doing all this in South state. We still want to know what you have to say, what your thoughts and your views are on this news story. Will Buhari grant them their request? I smell impossibilities here. This gold is only the mineral resources in ZAMFARA, and it is not so in South. I think gold is the only mineral resources in the northern part of the country. I stand to be corrected. But in South, we have states that have this crude oil, and it is not possible for them to handle it because many people will be rich through this crude oil. You imagine what happened in rivers where the people where the money that are meant for the construction of roads, pandef and whatever problems in the South was taken away by their senators and their representatives. You can imagine. So if this thing is left in their hands, what will happen? Corruption everywhere. We cannot say the president is corrupt or tribalistic. It's everywhere. Let's just wise up and know what we are doing before things get out of hands. Thank you for listening, and I will see you on the news. Bye for now.